Well, let me know if I'm live. I noticed it's always my intro. Well, because sometimes mine will say I'm live, but I'm not. So I need to be notified. You need to let me know if I am indeed there. Then we can start our tour. Oh, does that say? Yeah, it says it's live on my end. Well, while we're waiting for that, let us review what happened last time. We are still in New Crest in the world that's empty. Hi! Hello. I see people in the chat. Hello. I was just explaining that last time still we're in New Crest world, but last time we were in a Chinese style house because that's the plan for the New Crest, put international or houses all over the world so we can have an international neighborhood. So now the clue is and the fit. The clue, the house, and also in the title card. Guess what kind of house we're gonna be looking at today, but it's quite difficult for me to see with the hoodie on, so I'll just put this till you get the answer right, and then hopefully my hair is not all messed up. Neighbor Wawiro. Yes, today's house is the house from the movie My Neighbor Totoro, one of my favorite movies. I have to put this down, or let me see. I'll put it right there if I could still see. I think this way I could still see a little bit. But yes, we are going to look at a Japanese house today. But this house is inspired by what I said movie My Neighbor Totoro. Our creator is Sufia201. Sufia with a U. So Sufia 201. The house does look, yeah, it really looks like it, so it really captured my eye. I actually just searched for it randomly if we can see a Totoro house, and there it is. I think this is the only entry if I remember, but this is Sufia201, the creator. The cost of this house is 121,392, so not too bad with our sim money, with our Simoleons. 121,392. That's a 40 by 30 lot. And this is one bed, one bath. I'm sorry, I have to put it up just so I cannot see. Uh, there you go. So that's the house. And look, my sim is very inspired again. I don't know why. But if you've seen the movie Totoro, this is really, really close to it. And look, I even have a river. I think the river for them is in front of the house. Mine's on the side, but hey, we'll take it. And then we have little ponds at the back and front. So again, we're gonna check our WWF factor. If it's wowy enough for us, what's the wow factor? Is it worth it? And is it also functional, or is it just cute? I'll play it. So my sim will just do whatever she wants in the background. And apparently I need to work in an hour. Maybe I'll work from home. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But look at that. If you watch the movie, this is in the first scene. Wow, with the great luxury. Yes, she is. Super energized. I try to copy the face. Yeah. And again, every stream it's raining. Maybe I should cheat and change the weather to summer instead of spring. But hey, as I always say, it's good to see how the house is gonna hold up if you're doing a tour in all weather. Back to what I was saying, in the movie, the first one of the first few scenes was the kids were trying to hang on this pole. So this is important there, not super important, but it was there in the movie. So look, they really Got it. I think just the color. I think it's more wood, more brownish instead of a white facade. But I'm wondering if there's just no paint or something like that. But hey, we can look. Yeah, that's the pole that looks like it's about to fall over. Yes, in the movie. Hopefully not this house. So let's do our quick three. Oh, she's very playful. So let's do our 360. The mailbox is right here, which I believe, of course, in the movie. I don't think there's one, but hey. And then I love that chat. Wait, voting is not. Oh, wait, there's an election happening. Head to your mailbox, okay, to place your vote. Oh wow, voting is very important. It is a right of everybody and we need to exercise. Let me vote. Let me vote while we're doing our tour. Okay. Vote on the neighborhood plans. Yay! I get to vote. Oh, we have some things to choose. It's my first time to do this in The Sims. Okay, these are the action plans. No neighborhood action plans have been put in action yet. Okay. Very important. Global warming is real. We really need to do the best that we can. So I will vote on this. Um, I know, I like an HOA or something. But let's participate in this. So I have 72 points. Okay. One vote is 10 influence. Okay. So I voted on that. Water, yes, water conservation. Yes, you read my mind. It's so silly that I'm voting and then I have like a Totoro face on. Anyway, yes, we can do that. Okay, more. We have more points. What else? Tech support. Tech support is also what is this? I can add my own plan. Like what? Let me just press this just so we'll see. Power conservation. Sharing is caring. Uh-huh. Oh, look, a fun-loving community. Click the plus. Yes, I did. So these are our options. Let's choose together. The rough housing encourage. Okay. And then foodies unite. Fun-loving. Support performing arts. Eco-friendly. Promote creative arts. We wear bags. Ooh, we actually do that here. Clean energy production. Upcycling initiative. Free love. Which one? I want the caring is sharing kind of thing. Let me read what is that biking. See the bike sitting, that could be your bike. Oh, I like this one. Because it's a neighborhood. So sometimes you are the answer to somebody's prayer. So let's do that. I want to do this. Okay, I have 52 more. What? The other people already voted on the other things? Sharing is good. Yeah, sounds good, right? Can I add more? Oh, you can just make it more. Okay, you don't have to buy. You don't have to vote on everything. The peer pressure. But I have influence points, so I want my things to win. So I want that higher. Oh no, I'm tied with the rest. No, I'm pressured. I want to do what? That's it. I don't have enough points. But let's see. Maybe I'll win, right? Will they let me know if I won? I used up all my points. I got carried away and just pressed everything. Sorry, my pet is here and he is using my phone. Um, yeah, I think this is good enough. All right. Yes, I voted in The Sims for the very first time. Very significant day. That would be my question though. Have you actually voted in real life? Are you old enough to vote? That's also another question, isn't it? But it's very important. We want change, then we need to participate in the change that we want. So we have mailbox plants, which is you're not allowed to vote. Oh, okay. Well, if you get a chance, if you're allowed to vote, then hopefully you can. We have plants. This is very close to also in the movie the sliding doors, very Japanese. The pond, love the window style. Let's go on this side. Love this circle window style as well. And it's also common to see, especially old houses, the houses are raised a little bit. So it's a, is that me? Oh no, that's my neighbor. Wait a second, wait a second. My sim is struggling with her social. So let me talk to our neighbors. What about talk about cool temperature? Sure, let's do that. So back to the side. With the Japanese style, you'll see they're very minimalist or very intentional. They won't usually put things that doesn't serve a purpose, which is such a good reminder in life, isn't it? When we do something, does it really serve a purpose in our life? And sometimes, we just do it for the fun of it, but on the things that doesn't serve us purpose, but it occupies so much of our time or takes so much of our energy. Something to think about. This is also very accurate in the movie. They have a well. They even have the manual laundry area like in the movie. Yes, right here, because there was also a scene there that they were doing laundry with grandma. I spoil or their dad. Try not to spoil the movie, but if you get a chance to watch it, it's very nice slice of life, very beautiful artwork by Miyazaki. The bathroom with the suit gremlins, yes. Aw, my neighbor laugh. Is there anybody else that I can talk to? Nothing. But while I'm doing that, let me see if this is functional. Nah, not really. Okay, so we'll just leave my sim alone. And then there's the clothesline. And then yes, there was because they don't, if I remember, there was no electric stove. They're using the manual stove, so they need to have like the woods and stuff to have keep the fire going. Yes, that's where the restroom where the suit gremlins were. And then this is the other side. There's not much going on. I really love that. Very simple, very straightforward. Again, the sliding doors, and they have the steps as well. So we'll try to, what am I doing? I'm playing in. What does that mean? Give me a second. I wanna. What is this? And why am I? I'm playing in the trash? No. No, Awi the Great, don't do that. What happened to my sim? Is she bored? Give me a second. She's bored, she's hungry, and she needs somebody to talk to. I hope we will not come to the top point in our life that we're so bored and hungry and we need somebody to talk to and we start stepping on our trash. So this is a little bit of spoiler of what's the inside. I'll just feed her. Yeah, so before she goes even crazier. There. So where's the entrance? Ah, right here. Yes, although this is the front of the house, the entrance actually is right here on a little bit on the side. And then you have the sliding doors, very common to Japanese. And I think as you can see, we can already notice a lot of the tatami mats, the wooden floor right here. So let's see. So if we go from here, you have the hallway. And that's even weirder than the neighbor who keeps kicking your trash. I know, this time she's the one stepping on it and playing. So I was like, that was weird. Yes. In their hallway, there's nothing. In other types of houses or culture, you would see either plants or they put a bench. They put so many things here, frame, all sorts of stuff because it's a hallway and there's not much going on. But here, it's very minimalist. So very typical to a Japanese home, traditional Japanese home. And then if we go, there are two two rooms. I'm just wondering what this is. Just for this one doesn't really do anything. There's two rooms. One is bedroom, and then this one is more on the office or just living room and or multifunction room. Mostly the Japanese home, I'd notice most rooms, yes, you can designate them like this is the living room, this is the bedroom, but most of the time it's more on multifunction room that they can just change it up anytime. So the structure is not permanent. If you watch Japanese movies or shows, they would have their beds. They will put it out at night and then fold it in the morning and hide it in a special place or a closet only specifically for bedding, so that during the day they could use the space either for study or put their table or something else. So we can see that as a theme here. See, there's no dividing structure, very open. So you're open to also do what you needed to do for the rooms. Yes, the house is very beautiful, well executed. Actually, it's inspired from the movie, but very well executed. Yeah, so most of the time, the dressers here are like window to floor height, because that's where they will hide their beddings. I'm even surprised, even with the beddings, this is not like the one that you can fold and put, but the creator was smart enough to actually make it look like your sleeping bag. So that is very cute. And then Sufia201 also added this flower thing. So that's beautiful. Love that. And then on this one, a multifunction room, but right now it's serving like an office. Oh, I have a maid there. Like an office reading nook kind of. But as you notice, they have this thing, a divider. So if you don't want to commit to a permanent change or a more complicated change, but you want to divide some space, this is such a great idea to have dividers, to have that illusion of separation of space without spending that much and committing that much. Who is this? There's a person. I don't know what he's doing, but I'm going to compliment his outfit. And what else can I do? I get distracted. I just remembered that my sim is low in what do you call social. So I'll have her invite the guy and hang out. That's her friend. So that's basically what we have in these two rooms. So yes, sometimes it's really nice, and it's coming to the eyes, isn't it, that there's not so many things going on. But in the movie, there was that space that it's a little bit chaotic. So I think they also have that, that's the room that you can see from here, from the front. This is the dad's office, this one. Because while the kids were playing here, he could actually see them from his office while he's working. And what I love about this space, because it's a lot of things, like in the movie too, so many newspaper books everywhere. But what I love about this, because even though it's chaotic, it's like an organized chaos. I wonder if that's because of the color scheme of the books that the creator put, and the tables and the cabinets. But yeah, it's very cluttered, but for some reason it's still okay to look at. So this is the dad's office in the movie. So this is what, yeah, I love organized chaos in my office. But only in your office. Yes, if you thrive that way, if that's how you function, go for it. But just be mindful if you're living with other people and they don't like that, or they prefer something else. You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you. I hope you feel that way. He made a friend. And he's a rancher. Cool. Yeah, so that's what we have here. Very accurate as well. But also, this is something, if you actually, there's a lot of old houses now being sold in Japan, because most of them as well are abandoned or not there's no more next generation that want to take care of it or live in that place. You'd typically find a room that's similar to this. It's just full of stuff, years of accumulated books or knickknacks or what have you. So you have that, and hey, it's fun to look around if you get a chance before you throw it all out. Maybe you see something that you like. So that's what we have. So this is the one bed that our creator said, one bed, one bath. But technically, because of how multifunction the rooms are, you can also turn this into a spare bedroom or a guest bedroom. So that's another idea. And then, oh, ooh, is that like a basement, or was it just like a ghost uh, floor? This one also accessible on the side. What I'm actually looking for is typically, so this is what this is. Yes, normally I would say this is the entrance. But maybe it's just the way I put the house. It's sideways. Because why did I say that? Because this is normally it's very very normal and typical. They need in the U.S. they would call a mud room for shoes, umbrellas, and coats, because they do change their shoes. They don't wear outdoor shoes indoors. They really have their house slippers. I'm so sorry. My pet is trying to do his own thing. Come here. Okay, I'm back. Yes, so mudroom, or this entryway for changing shoes, very typical of a Japanese home. Yeah, the area would normally be slightly lower in real life. Yes, because they would have a raised flooring. That's also something that you would sometimes see in Japanese homes. And I just have a random person. I have this is not party time, but I have lots of friends coming over, which is great. We love entertaining. Um, my pet is doing his thing. To differentiate the outside and inside. Yes, 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 definitely. And you don't have fences. Yeah, not this one. If you can see, it's not a wrap-around fence like the other houses that we've seen. So there's the tuba of. You also see Japanese houses with fence all around, but maybe because this is inspired also from the movie Totoro, so there was no fence there. And also old houses, especially in neighborhoods that everybody knows each other. Sometimes they don't really have fences there. So you have that entryway. So it's actually a very generous size, to be honest. Usually it's just quite small, so that's nice. And then I have a bath. Oh, this yeah. There's two doors. I was just checking. So toilet and bath is separated. This is more modern, I would say. This design. So you have your toilet right here. Well, we would count this as half bath if you have the toilet and the sink. And then this is just the toilet. Oh no, the bathtub shower combination. This one. So we have that. I wonder if this is the bath that he or the creator said, because it's one bed, one bath. So we have that, very simple actually. I love how minimalist everything is. It's so nice and come to the eyes. And I'm just wondering, I have friends over, but they're not doing anything. Why is that? Is my house too simple? There's nothing for them to do. Because so far, I don't have a TV, those kinds of things. Oh, I want to tell a group story. I did that before, yes, about the little mouse. Yes, we would tell that. There, so they'll all be engaged. So going back to our tour, this is the kitchen. I actually love how this is very Japanese. The close to the floor, most furnitures like the table and the chair. So I don't know how okay, so they use a cheat code. Because remember, I was like, why earlier, yeah, I could see like floating chairs, and I was like, "What was that?" Ah, okay. I actually thought they have this in the option when you buy to have Japanese style, uh, like sitting, but like the cushion that you use on the floor. But it's not. But it's creative. I'll give that. I'll give that to the creator. It's very creative. So this is when they would eat, have a phone call. Let's see. Ooh, she has a crush on Jing Fan. Do you think it's worth a try? I think so. Go for it. Let's see. Hopefully, we'll hear good news about that. So they have their display on one. Oh, my friend is going home. Bye bye. Bonsai, you'll see that too. Bonsai trees, very Japanese. So that's the kitchen area. Very generous size, actually. I'm just wondering, is it functional? Here, now that my sim is she can't sit. See, I put and then she didn't. Yeah, yeah. So when we have a party, we can already anticipate the yeah. But our creator did this for creative purposes, just to really copy how it is in the movie. And kitchen is separated. It's not an open concept, because normally, not normally, in the movie, at least the traditional, they have an outdoor kitchen, because they still use wood, or charcoal, or what do they use there, for cooking, wooden stove and not electric one, so that's why they have outdoor kitchen. So that's what we have here, which is, yes, it's part of the movie as well, so it's good to see. It's right here. And then this is the fridge. We have an old school style fridge and traditional sink as well. I'm also gonna, let's see, let's take a look at that traditional right here. Traditional sink. The fridge. Oh, I love this, that you can actually see what you have. And instead of a dishwasher, you just have a trash can, your own mop, or broom, and a bucket. Fruits are there, and also pants and hanging on top. Very nice. And in the movie, or if you notice, they have this bath. Not, this is modern. That's why I see said the one out there. But sometimes they will have an outdoor bath, or even if it's indoor as well, that everyone uses. So they'll put warm water, and then everybody uses it. And sometimes people ask, "Isn't that not clean already?" Oh no, because typically they would shower already. So they would shower, they have a shower area, they would soap, clean themselves, and then they go to the bath to relax. And then they go, and then the next person do it. So that kind of thing. Yeah, this, yeah, you can't completely recreate everything from the film. Yeah, yeah, I hear you. But I agree, they did a good job. So this is, I think this is where they saw the suit gremlins. If you know Totoro, you know what I'm talking about. So that's cute. I just thought this is functional, but it's not. It's probably a fountain, but hey, still very creative. And in the movie, there's a attic, and I think I saw that right here in the dad's office. But it was empty. In the movie, it's empty too. That's where the suit gremlins lived. So this is also empty. And if you're wondering where's Totoro, he's in the forest, but some of his friends were under this steps. Oh, if you see that, my sim already started sleeping. There she is. That was nice. So she got to hang out with her friend, work from home, but didn't do anything. Hopefully the boss will not get angry. Yeah, so this is where they were. Some of Totoro's friends were there. So that's what we have so far with our very, very straightforward. Give me a second. She really needs to pee. So she's upset. So why did she sleep? It's not like she can't use the restroom. Eh? My Sam is not very independent today. Normally, I'll just leave her to her own accord and she can take care of herself. But apparently not. She was so busy telling a story to her friends. So let's feed her. And that's the thing, isn't it? It's very relaxing here. Place, but my sim is so bored because there's nothing for her to do, because the sim's measurement of entertaining, mostly TV, or if you do also instruments too, will also give you that. So but I didn't see that one here. Maybe I need to buy. And I don't know why I can't click things. Maybe my sim is loading. I hope I'm not buffering there. Am I buffering? Because I can't click anything and my sim is actually stuck. I wonder what happened. Anyway, but we'll just, while she's figuring that out. Yeah, I'm still good. Yeah, my sim is just stuck, but hopefully she's not going to collapse like our very, very first tour. So it's raining, but the house is holding up. There you go. Finally, it loaded, and now I can. Probably your game is bug or pressing. It did say it's going to send a whole lot of update, like the Sim 4 will do that. So maybe that's why I'm trying to figure out what can she do here that fun. Oh, you know what? Reading a book. Reading a book is so fun to other people. What about you? I would say it's not gonna be my number one option. Yeah, at least my simpede. That's right. Yeah, reading a book is not my number one option, but if that's the only thing, I wouldn't mind. So many things that you can learn. And I hear some people will say they travel through reading their books. So you're that person? Are you a reader? I'm more on a visual. I need to see things. Or if there's lots of pictures in the book, then definitely I'll be super interested. Yay, I'm very energized again. So she just needed to pee. Wow, what a difference to her mood. She just needs to pee. So there you go. Let's do our rating. So for the first one, for the W, for the Wowie factor, that's the face I did earlier. Yes. Um, how do you rate the wowiness of the? Oh, my rate is for after the party. Oh, okay, you're gonna reserve it. But for the wowie factor, you can do it already. Well, my comparison or what I'm looking for here is not something of a typical Japanese home, but I came in with the expectation of, is it gonna be as accurate as the movie My Neighbor Totoro? So that's where my standard are going to be, and for me it's very 10. I think everything that's significant and even the not significant things but were there were in the movie is also here. So for me it's 10, like good copy, the best that they could. Even this, the well is even difficult. That the clothesline, yes, it typically comes with it, but that part for me is very very cute. They were able to copy that, and the inside as well. We have the sliding doors all around the house, which is also in the movie and typical of Japanese homes. Tatami mats, the entryway for changing of indoor or outdoor shoes, which is this on this side. The dad's office, kitchen is very old school, like what's in the movie as well. So love that, and I love the reminder of this house that everything has a purpose, not all, but mostly things here have their purpose and why they're there. If not, you leave it empty, and it's nice, and you can always switch things up with how the multifunction room is built or designed. So that was very nice. And also with Japanese home, they tend to blend in their environment. So that's also very nice. And of course, I got to vote today. That was the first time. So let me see how my sim will entertain herself in this house where there's no TV. The living room is more of an office space. Oh, there. See, she's gonna read. Yes. And she's having fun. Yay, I'm happy to see because this is like the living room slash office room. So if you gather a guest, so this is gonna be interesting. This is a very going to be an interesting party, given that it's very minimalist in terms of what people can do here, and also because the chairs were put here using a cheat code. So let's see where they're going to sit and eat. So this will be unique, of course. Wait, is this part of my house? I think I've just seen a fish. Huh? Oh, I could go fishing. Ah, it's part of the neighborhood. It's not part of my house. Okay. So there we go. I gave it 10 for the Wowie factor, and then the worthiness and the functionality we'll check on our next tour. Again, this is 121,392, one bed, one bath, inspired by the movie My Neighbor Totoro. If it's not obvious, it's this thing that I'm wearing. He's adorable. Watch the movie. And that's all for the part one of our tour. We're just missing the little plot where they made the plants grow. Yeah, where they have that iconic thing with Totoro and the umbrella. But I think this could be it. We could just add like a plot or prepare like a raised bed or something right here, and they could grow the plants and they will see Totoro. But if I remember, it's right next to their bedroom. So maybe right here, like maybe on this side. Yes. Yeah, now you want to watch Totoro? Yay! I hope that's what you're going to do because I love, love, love that movie. Very relaxing, just a slice of life. So there you go. Hopefully, you had a great time and enjoyed our tour. And I will see you in part two. Bye.